Today, we're going to be talking about a situation that's a bit different than usual. Typically, when we're covering someone getting canceled, they pretty much all do the exact same thing, and that's come out with a couple garbage apologies and try to do everything that they can to try to save face, whether that's deleting whatever got them in trouble to start with or just trying to defend themselves on Twitter. But the person that we're going to be talking about today, Master Oogway, is doing the complete opposite. And before we even get into it, I'm going to give you a quick rundown on who this person is, because if you're anything like me, the only Master Oogway that you've ever heard of is the turtle from Kung Fu Panda. But this Master Oogway guy is a YouTuber with almost 7 million subscribers, and he makes, I guess, what you would call edgy humor type of videos, just without the humor. And I know that humor is subjective or whatever, so maybe I'm just not the target audience, but I'm gonna just go ahead and toss up a few of his videos so you can know what I mean. And there's a huge selection of them as well, like saying the actual N-word, my top 10 favorite N-words, only real N-words can click this video, if you don't click this video you like men, if you click on this video you like Adolf Hitler, and many more. Now like I said, maybe I just don't fit the target audience of people that would find this funny, which I can only see as being 12-year-olds. But now that we know who this guy is, we can get into what's been pissing everyone off, including YouTube, and that's his recent song that he uploaded titled Adolf Hitler is my N-word. And it's honestly a bit of a stretch to even call this a song. It's really just straight up hate speech over a shitty SoundCloud beat. And I know some people might be in the comments like, oh sushi, you're just soft, you can't take edgy jokes. And the thing about edgy jokes and dark humor is there's a thin line between it being actually funny and just straight up fucking corny and lame. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys be the judge of that, and I'm gonna attempt to play a bit of the song. I'm obviously gonna have to cut like certain words out because if it got him in trouble, it'll definitely get me in trouble. But I'm gonna go ahead and play a bit of that now.
Kung Fu Panda, Adolf Hitler is my nigga. Put the barrel on his head and pull the trigger. With my Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. My retarded son is addicted to liquor.
Now, I'm obviously not gonna play the entire song, but he goes on to talk about people like Anne Frank and JFK and really just make jokes about them as well. And like I keep saying, in basically any video that's regarding a bad joke, it seems like the main point of a joke that people really keep glossing over and forgetting about is the funny. Like, people will always be like, oh yeah, this is dark humor, you don't get it. Yeah, did you finish reading the entire fucking word? It literally says it in the name, humor. There has to be some funny. But a few days after he uploaded this video, he hopped on Twitter to complain about YouTube being unfair and talk about the situation. Starting with the tweet right here that says, well, that's it. My YouTube account with 7 million subs and 500 mil views a month is gone soon because of a group of people spam reporting me to rack up guideline strikes. So this is how you treat your creators after they've given 4 years to grow on your platform, at Team YouTube. And then it looks like he links the message at the bottom where I guess YouTube maybe gave him a strike and took his video down. And it looks like the reason that they did take it down was, of course, hate speech, because that's just what it is. And no matter how many different situations we talk about on this channel, the thing that still never fails to baffle me is how unself-aware people can be. Like, truly, what else did he expect to happen when he uploaded this video? And like I said, it's not even funny either, so he can't even pass this off as some sort of dark humor because there is no humor. And then he tries to almost like attack YouTube, being like, oh, this is how you treat your content creators after 4 years of content. And if anything, YouTube was really being lenient with him, because like we seen earlier, from the type of videos he makes, at a point it just becomes straight up racism. Like, maybe the first couple of times, maybe it had something to it, like you see the random video in your feed, oh, saying my top 10 favorite N-words, like, oh, you got me there, it was a bit of a surprise, funny little wacky video. But when you're on your like 200th video just absolutely milking it, uploading shit like saying the N-word 140,000 times, it's just straight up not funny. Like, oh yeah, Master Oogway, yeah, we get it. This is your 6th video this week of you talking about the N-word. Like, come on, man. And not only is it not funny, but like I mentioned a second ago, it's also really pushing YouTube's boundaries. I also like how in that post, it seems like he's blaming people for reporting the video or whatever, and while I'm sure there probably were were countless people that did report the video, even without them reporting it, YouTube's automated systems most likely would have flagged it to begin with, especially considering that you're just spamming the N-word. And going back to Twitter, it seems like most people agree that this definitely just isn't the way. Brother, you used to be genuinely funny. What happened to you? Your Master Oogway voiceover videos used to be funny and good. You fell off hard with your hate speech and racist videos though. And then we're gonna be moving into what I said at the start of the video, where your normal creator, at this point, they'd be apologizing, deleting everything, and trying to do as much damage control as possible. But nope, not Master Oogway over here. He comes out responding to all the comments with a tweet saying, I'm gonna double down on wokeism and make an even crazier song than I did before, so I can hear you sad little haters cry again. And I really almost don't even know what to say after reading something like that. He's just clearly, blatantly in the wrong, and then he's doubling down like everyone else is just attacking him. He's also blaming it on wokeism, like he said something that a specific group of people don't agree with or something, as if what he said just isn't generally wrong. I was gonna make a comparison to just straight up being racist, but that's basically just what this situation is. But that's like if I were to release a video of me just being downright racist, and then people were to get mad and my video got taken down or whatever, and then I just blamed it on people being woke. He also, I guess, claims that he doesn't want his channel to be deleted or whatever, and then he's over here posting wacky shit like, I'm gonna post an even crazier song than the one I did before. Like, come on bro, at this point you're just speedrunning how quickly you can get your YouTube account terminated. But of course, the wacky tweets don't stop there. He also posted saying, all of you haters are sad, you're just making me more motivated to make more content. I'm gonna start a channel from scratch and show you sad fucks who's boss. Also, I will prove to the people that want to start a YouTube channel that it's not luck and it's all hard work. And I mean, there's a lot of wacky shit going on here as well. He's talking about he's gonna start a new YouTube channel to prove to people that it's hard work and not just luck. But one, no one ever fucking said you got lucky anyway. No one's like pushing this idea onto him that, oh, you don't even deserve to be here anyway, you're a lucky piece of shit. Like, that's not what people are doing. People are mad at you because you made some shitty videos. And two, he says that, oh yeah, it's all hard work, and while that might be true at the start of his career, I guess when he did like the voiceovers and actual funny content, it looks like it might be a little bit debatable nowadays. I can't imagine how hard it would really be to constantly post videos back to back to back, either being something revolving around some sort of N-word joke, if we're calling it that now, or the occasional mix-up video where it's something revolving around being gay. But after all the wacky schizo posting, it seems like he did come out with some form of like, I guess, a soft apology, and it says, everything aside, this song I made did go too far, yes. I apologized for it even though it's allowed to post this kind of stuff due to artistic freedom. That's why it's on TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube. But the haters didn't give a F about the apology. They just thrive from hating. And you know what? I'll give him a bit of credit where it is due. As a professional hater, at the end when he said haters just thrive from hating, he's absolutely 100% correct. But other than that, I can't really be too sure about everything else. He says, oh yeah, I'm allowed to post this type of stuff because of free speech, and while sure, you can basically say whatever you want due to free speech, that doesn't necessarily mean you can post it to these different sites. Because it obviously doesn't really need to be said, but each site has their own individual rules regarding what you can and can't say, especially when it comes to something like hate speech. And other than the slight apology, he does go on to keep trying to defend himself, and it just keeps getting worse. He even brings PewDiePie into it in this post saying, I don't want to say much, but PewDiePie said it on the bridge too, and he said it as a curse word while I said it as my homie. And it's crazy that he would even try to compare himself to this situation, because while sure PewDiePie did say it as a curse word, that doesn't really change much, especially considering that he pretty much immediately apologized, he admitted to being completely wrong, and it was of course an accident. The difference here is you've been milking the same fucking joke for years, and just because you're using it in a slightly different fashion doesn't make it much better, especially when you're not black. And whether you agree with certain people being able to use it and certain people not being able to use it, when it comes down to it, it is still common knowledge that you can really only say the word if you are black. It also seems like what possibly could be his final statement on this matter is in his pinned tweet that says, I am an actor. I act in all of my videos, just like how Leonardo DiCaprio played the racist slave trader in, I don't know how to say that, I play the character of an edgy Oogway. Just because we play these characters doesn't mean we're actually like them. Which, I mean, sure, that's fine if you want to play whatever character you want, and no one's stopping you from doing that. It's just the main problem that people are having with you right now is that there are no more jokes. You're just being racist. Like I keep saying, all you're doing is just milking the N-word, and then you come out with a song that you're literally just spamming it, and there's no real jokes or anything in the song. It's just racist hate speech. But that's pretty much it on the Master Oogway situation. I guess all we can really do now is sit around and wait to see if he takes back what he said and actually comes out with an apology or not. And if you made it this far in the video, you probably liked something, so you may as well drop a like and hey, maybe even subscribe. It's free. You'll be helping us get one step closer to our goal of 1 billion subscribers. But yep, that's it. I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long, so I'll catch you guys in the next one.